Hello all, this is Vicky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see a short introduction on what is NLP, also known as Natural Language Processing. It is the technology used to aid computers to understand the human's natural language. It is not an easy task teaching machines to understand how we communicate. In this video, we are going to see what is NLP, some examples of it, what it is used for, some challenges in NLP, how we can make this NLP to work, and some techniques that are actually used in NLP. Natural language processing, usually shortened as NLP, is a branch of artificial intelligence that deals with the interaction between computers and humans using the natural language. The ultimate objective of this NLP is to read, decipher. What do you mean by decipher? It is a process of converting the human language to a machine readable language and understand and make sense of the human languages in a manner that is valuable. Most NLP techniques rely on a term called, it's not a term, it's a technology called machine learning, which comes under the artificial intelligence to derive meaning from human languages. Now let us see some basic examples of where NLP is used in. Say for example, a human talks to the machine captures the audio to text conversion, processing of text data to audio conversion, and some similar examples like the machine responding to the human by playing the audio file. Now, what is NLP used for? Natural language processing is the deriving force behind the following applications like language translation. Of course, a good example for this is Google Translate. So we used to translate from source language to destination language, like English to Tamil, Tamil to English, Spanish to English, Spanish to German, and similar thing. Another application is word processors such as Microsoft Word and Grammarly that employ NLP to check grammatical accuracy of text. Interactive voice responses, a good application used in call centers to respond to certain users' requests. Personal assistant applications such as Google, Siri, Cortana, Alexa from Amazon. Yeah, these are some of the applications that are used in our current decade. Now let us see what are all the challenges involved in NLP. Natural language processing is considered a difficult problem in computer science. It is the nature of the human language that makes NLP difficult. The rules that dictate the passing of information using natural language are not easy for computers to understand. Some of these rules can be high-leveled and abstract. For example, when someone uses a sarcastic remark to pass information. On the other hand, some of the rules can be low-leveled. For example, using the character yes to signify the plurality of items. Comprehensively understanding these human language requires understanding of both the words and how the concepts are connected to deliver the intended message. While human can easily master a language, the ambiguity and imprecise characteristics of the natural languages are what make NLP difficult for machines to implement. How does these NLP, natural language processing, works? NLP entails applying algorithms to identify and extract the natural language rules such that the unstructured language data is converted into a form that computers can understand. When the text has been provided, the computer will utilize algorithms to extract meaning associated with every sentence and collect the essential data from them. Sometimes the computer may fail to understand the meaning of a sentence, well, leading to obscure results. For example, a humorous incident occurred in 1950s during the translation of some words between the English and the Russian language. Now, let us see what are all the techniques that can be used in NLP. They are syntactic analysis and semantic analysis are the main techniques used to complete natural language processing task. Getting confused, right? I'll make you clear. Syntactic analysis is an arrangement of words in a sentence such that they make grammatical sense. In NLP, this syntactic analysis is used to assess how the natural language aligns with the grammatical rules. Computer algorithms are used to apply grammatical rules to a group of words and derive meaning from them. Here are some syntax techniques like lemmatization. It entails reducing the various inflected forms of a word into a single form for easy analysis. Morphological segmentation, yes, of course, dividing words into individual units called morphemes. Word segmentation, and another important technique is called part of speech tagging. It involves identifying the part of speech for every word. Say, for example, Vignesh has started a YouTube channel, something like this. Okay, so identifying each and every word's part of speech. Say this Vignesh is a noun, and so on, so on. So what is the verb? So this is what part of speech tagging. And next goes to the parsing. It involves undertaking grammatical analysis for the provided sentence. It involves placing sentences boundaries on a large piece of text. Now let us move on to the next technique called semantic analysis, which refers to the meaning that is conveyed by a text. Semantic analysis is one of the difficult aspects of natural language processing that has not been fully resolved yet. It involves applying computer algorithms to understand the meaning and interpretation of words and how sentences are structured. Here are some techniques. Named entity recognition. Of course, I love this technique. What this technique will do is like it will determine the part of text that can be identified and categorized into preset groups. Say, for example, you want to identify a person in that particular document, or if you want to identify the location in a document or in a text, any piece of sentence text, so you can make use of this named entity recognition to do that. Another important technique is like word sense disambiguation. It involves giving meaning to a word based on the context. And last but not least, natural language generation. It involves using databases to derive semantic intentions and convert them into a human language. So these are some techniques used in NLP. There are some more algorithms and techniques that are actually used in NLP. So I hope this would be a brief introduction on what is NLP. Thank you.